boys and girls. Welcome to the Sea Arena.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the world's foremost sea lion trainer, Captain Art Thomas, and his California Sea Lion. Captain Art's the one all dressed in white, so there's no confusion. He has a hat on his head. Here on the first seat, we have Queenie with a handshake and a sweet kiss for Captain Art. On the second seat, Big Mr. Peanuts. Now, to begin the show, we'll call on Peanuts to do his front flipper walk. He'll balance a ball on his nose, his rear flipper's up in the air, and all the way across stage he goes. And now, from the standpoint of training, the most difficult act ever attempted by a California sea lion will be the one flipper stand on a revolving turntable, demonstrated by Peanuts. Okay, Peanuts, get your tail end up there. Captain Art gives it a turn, and here's Peanuts and the one flipper stand. Oh, what's the matter with Queenie, Art? Oh, I see. Queenie wants to thank you folks for being here. At the far side, we have a platform, and on that platform, there's a microphone. Queenie will swim across the big tank, jump up on the platform, face the mic, Queenie, say 2 words, say thank you. There she is, Queenie, thanking each and every one of you for being here today. Thank you, Queenie. Well, you've both been good sea lions. Let's bow our heads, say our prayers. We have the dolphin games to follow and no peeking. Amen. This does conclude the Sea Lion Show. Thank you, Captain Art Thomas, Queenie, and Peanuts. It's time now for the dolphin games. In the holding pens around this large tank, you'll see a total of 7 dolphins. But first of all, I'd like you folks to meet our 2 trainers whose combined efforts and time helped to make this show possible. The man to your right, Mr. Dick Brownell. To your left, Mr. Smith Clark. And now Smitty is letting in the first 2 stars. Their names are Peppy and Splash. They are Atlantic bottlenose dolphins, warm-blooded, air-breathing mammals. Peppy and Splash will be called upon to begin the games, and they'll do this by Splash leaping out of the water. She'll grab the yellow ball at the end of the arm, which will raise a flag and officially begin the games. At the same time, Peppy will take a synchronized bow in the center of the tank. They have their commands, and they are on their way. And from the floor of the tank, here they come, the big 2, Peppy and Splash, all the way up, and the dolphin games are officially underway. Now, no beautiful day would be complete without America's #1 pastime, and of course that brings us to baseball. On the mound pitching today, you'll be watching Sandy Koufax's protege, Peppy. Playing all the infield as well as the outfield will be Splash. And who's going to bat? Dick Brownell will bat, and Smitty will catch, and since I know nothing about the game and have very poor eyesight, I qualify to be the umpire. All right, batter up and let's play ball. The wind-up and the pitch, strike 1. Foul tip for strike 1. Boy, you're really bad today, aren't you, Dick? What's the matter?
The outfielder's throwing spitballs.
The outfielder's throwing spitballs? Well, spitballs are fair in this game, Dick.
They're okay?
They're fine. 1 strike on the batter. The wind-up and the pitch. And that's low for ball 1. That was low. Look, I'm the umpire, and I said it was low. Look, I don't care how it looked to you. I'm the umpire, Peppy. Look, I'm the umpire. I don't care how it looked to you from the mound, Peppy. Look, Peppy, I am the umpire. No, Splash, you were in the outfield. You didn't see anything, Splash. Don't you shake your head at me, you overgrown sardine. Look, do what? Tell him I'm sorry. I'm the umpire. Oh, you grouches. That's fine. Strike 2. Strike 2. They said they were the stars and you were expendable.
He said that?
He said that. 2 strikes on the batter. Peppy smiling now. He calls to the ball once again. The wind-up and the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss for strike 3. Dick, you're out. You're out, Dick. No, you're out, Dick. Dick, you catch, you let Smitty bat. How's that? All right, Smitty. Where are you going, Smitty? You brought your own bat. It looks like a Baltimore bat. Smitty steps in with his fat bat. Peppy calls for the ball. The wind-up and the pitch, and Smitty has a hit out into center field. He's heading first base, Splash going after the ball. Smitty's rounding first, heading for second. Splash fires the ball to Peppy. Smitty's rounding second, heading for third. He's rounding third. He's going to try to make it home. Peppy has the ball to play at the plate, and you're out. And another big bow from all 3 dolphins, Flipper, Peppy, and Splash. Now, these 3 got together about a week ago, and they formed a little singing group. They'd like to sing for you today. Smitty will direct, and they're going to sing It's a Great Day for Singing. There they are, the aquatic Carusos. And now, just to show you the confidence that these animals have in their trainers, Smitty will ask Flipper to do something which is entirely against her nature. That is to dry dock her entire body on this blue mat. Once she gets up, we'll see if she has a few words to say. Flipper, how about it, all 6.5 feet of you right up here on the mat? There she is, Flipper, thanking each and every one of you for being here today. We're going to call on Splash to leap 15 feet out of the water. She'll grab the red and white baton at the end of this long pole. Now, the instant Splash leaves the water, the other dolphins will take a synchronized bow in front of Dick at the far side. Splash has received her command, and she is slowly on her way. She should come up for a breath of air just to the right of Dick's platform and begin her run. There's the breath of air. She's on her way. Here she comes. Miss Splash coming all the way up. Come on, Splash, and she made it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you enjoyed the show, thank the stars, Flipper, Peppy, and Splash. All three will take a big bow at the far side, and here they are. Once again, our two trainers at the far side, Mr. Dick Brownell, at this side, Mr. Smith Clark. Thank you, have a nice day, and good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome to Seaside Stadium and our Bubbles the Whale show. First, I'll point out the performers that you'll be watching. Two large bottlenose dolphins there in front of the trainer are Stormy and Cindy. The whale beside them is Squirt, a male pilot whale, 13 feet long, weighing about 1,400 pounds. We also have three small striped dolphins. They're our high flyers, Patty, Kathy, and Debbie. Kids, take a bow for the audience. Now, the largest whale in the tank is our internationally famous whale, Bubbles. Bubbles is a female pilot, 15 feet long, weighing slightly more than 2,000 pounds. Directing the animals this show will be Mr. Smith Clark. These fun-loving animals like to dance and sing and all that sort of thing. Right now, under the leadership of Bubbles, they'll sing Marineland's #1 tune. It's Talk to the Animals. The chorus of Seaside Stadium. Tell you what, let's do. Let's get to that part of the show the animals like best. It's time for the water fight. Everybody's coming up for a splashing good time. The one that splashes the most water on the most people gets the biggest prize. Doesn't that sound like fun? All right, everybody together now. Let's see how much water we can get rid of this afternoon. Stormy and Cindy, you are anxious this afternoon, aren't you? Well, you wait till everybody is ready. Okay, there goes a few more warm-up shots. A little water for the audience there. All right, here we go with one great big round of splash. Hey, watch it, you're about to get me right now. Ready again? And here we go, just about everybody. All right. And now Smitty will move the white bucket to the center of the tank and toss an aquabell into the water. This will be for a period of exercise by Squirt. Old Squirt's been putting on a little weight and has to watch that old waistline. He'll grab the aquabell, do a little workout with it, then one king-size chin-up to return the aquabell to Smitty. Squirt, I'd like to see you get high enough this time to place that aquabell right in Smitty's hands. Okay, Squirt, are you ready? He is all set, and you're about to see one whale of a chin-up as here comes Squirt. Up for a breath of air, the nosedive, and let's see how high you can get this show, Squirt, and here he comes. Up you go, Squirt. Bubbles has a behavior that, to our knowledge, no other whale in the world has. Bubbles does a horizontal spin. A command from Smitty at this end of the tank. Watch Bubbles. Okay, Bubbles, spin, sweetheart. Howdy, girl. Hey, how about one more time? And once again, with a horizontal spin, here's Bubbles. right, Bubbles, stand by now for the concluding act. For the finale, Smitty will raise the white bucket. Bubbles will leap out of the water to remove a fish from Smitty's hand. Now keep in mind that Bubbles is about 15 feet long, and you'll be able to judge approximately how high she will get in this jump. All right, Bubbles is working her way into the starting position. She will be beginning her run, and she is on it right now. She's coming up. Good jump. Ladies and gentlemen, that will conclude the show. We certainly hope you've enjoyed it. Bubbles and Squirt will be waving goodbye to you. We'll have all the dolphins up for a few curtain call bows. Our next attraction will be the Killer Whale Show in the Top Deck Coliseum.
It's showtime, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to the Top Deck and the Killer Whale Coliseum. Now, in this tank, you'll notice we have two black and white animals. Both of these are killer whales. We have one male in the tank and also a female. Our male is the one that took the great big bow for you at the start of the show, and his name is Orky. Now, Orky is 19 and a half feet long. He weighs about 6,000 pounds. At the far side of the tank, we have Orky's girlfriend, Corky. Now, Corky is 12 feet long. She weighs 1,500 pounds. Now, both Orky and Corky were caught up in Pender Harbor, British Columbia. Now, these whales talk to each other through a series of clicks, squawks, squeaks, and whistles. The sound that they make does not come out the open mouth. It comes out the hole that's located on top of their head. Our trainers like to listen in each show, so we invite you to listen as they talk with their trainers. There they are, the talking whales, Orky and Corky. And now another form of communication that they employ at sea is what the old whalers up north referred to as lobtailing. This is where the animal slaps the surface of the water with their powerful tail. Out in the wild, this could mean a sign of approaching danger or possibly a sign of anger. Now, here's Orky to give you folks a demonstration at this side. Are you ready, Orky? He looks up at Smitty and he receives a hand command. Here we go. One more now. And that's Orky on the lobtail. Atta boy, Orky. And now we're going to get both Orky and Corky up to breach. And when an animal breaches, he leaps out of the water and he lands on his side or his back. The other whales, like the pilot whale and the gray whale, do this to dislodge barnacles and parasites. Now, the killer whales are not plagued with this problem. Whee! We feel that they do it as a form of recreation. That was Corky. Here comes the big guy. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 tons of killer whale coming completely out of the water. This is Orky. Oh, we're going to try that one more time with both whales. You know, we've been asked many times how big these whales will get when they're fully grown. When these whales are fully grown, they'll be about 30 feet long, weighing well over 10 tons. Orky is growing at a fantastic rate of 100 pounds per month. And once again to my left, ladies and gentlemen, the big guy. Orky will come up much higher, touching his nose on the blue and white ball. Now, he may circle the tank once, possibly twice. If we see him going around the tank 3 times, we know he's forgotten what he's circling the tank for. He's on his way, just took in a big breath of air. You are about to see the largest whale in captivity. Ladies and gentlemen, over 6,000 pounds, 19 and a half feet long, this is Orky. Up and touched it. You've been a wonderful audience, and thank you.